So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the 3 stories I wanted to cover in this video includes the potential of 2 PlayStation 5 events after recent claims being backed by another source. Team Asobi is set to make their most ambitious title yet on the PlayStation 5, and one of PS5's big advantages has now become more clear than ever after recent news. First, let me know if you've downloaded the abandoned PlayStation 5 app or not. I'm going to discuss it in a bit. It's related to one of today's stories, but I'm curious how many of you have actually downloaded the app. So comment below. Have you downloaded the PlayStation 5 abandoned app or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, most ambitious PlayStation 5 title. So for anyone who doesn't know, Team Asobi is a new studio, essentially a new studio under Sony first party, but they were once a part of Sony Japan Studio, which is shut down at this point. Team Asobi themselves are responsible for the Astrobot franchise across PlayStation VR, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. Of course, their most recent release is Astro's Playroom on PlayStation 5. They recently also launched their company website and have made clear their big future plans. Reading from Gematsu, Astro's Playroom developer Team Asobi, a subsidiary of Sony Interactive Entertainment, has launched its new official website, which teases its most ambitious game yet is currently in development. We are a new and dynamic PlayStation studio based in vibrant Tokyo, Japan. The website's About Us page reads, "We create top quality games for players of all ages on PlayStation. Our latest work are the critically acclaimed Astrobot Rescue Mission for PlayStation VR and Astro's Playroom for PlayStation 5. We're currently hard at work on our most ambitious game yet." The Tokyo-based studio is currently hiring for 13 positions in gameplay, programming, game design, engine, art, and audio. So, we've already seen a job posting from the studio in regards to a 3D action title, and considering the success of Astrobot on PlayStation 5, this is where they're probably going next. We've already guessed at a full-fledged Astro title for PlayStation 5, and based off their website's comment on most ambitious game yet, it looks like that's exactly what we're getting. I'm wondering though if this next title will be compatible with PlayStation VR 2. I assume it has to be, considering how much Astrobot Rescue Mission was loved, which was their full-fledged PlayStation VR title. But then again, if you've played Astrobot Rescue Mission, you can tell that there is a big difference in game design between that and Playroom on PlayStation 5. So let's see what comes of this. Now, diving into the second story of the video, 2 PlayStation 5 events and Horizon 2's release date. So we've already covered that Jeff Grubb has stated that Horizon 2 is set to possibly get delayed to 2022. If you missed out on that video, it's Friday's video and will be linked to this video. Last time when we talked about this, I said there could be a possibility of 2 events, since alongside the Horizon 2 delay, Jeff Grubb also said there's a PlayStation 5 event in September. The latest rumors up until now have pushed for an August event, and whether people liked or didn't like the July event since it was an indie showcase, the rumors were still correct on there being a July event. Since we already covered this on Friday, why am I talking about this again? I'm talking about this because since then, Jason Schreier has now backed Jeff Grubb's claim of Horizon 2's delay. He stated this on Twitter: "Sony has delayed the PlayStation exclusive Horizon Forbidden West to the first quarter of 2022, a source tells Bloomberg, confirming a rumor shared by Jeff Grubb yesterday, the latest in the video game industry's cascade of 2021 delays." And then he goes on to add, "To clarify one question, it seems like the original rumor was that Sony hasn't decided yet, but my understanding is that the game was delayed a little while ago." So it seems like it's already been decided that the game has been delayed to 2022, and Sony's just trying to find the right time to put that out there. So this possible September event could be the venue for that, show you a bunch of stuff like Jeff Grubb said, and then, just tell you that the game is delayed at the end of that. Why I personally feel there is still something in August outside of the rumors, of course, which again point to something in August, is because of Abandoned. I spoke a while ago about my paranoia, and you guys can completely judge me on this in the comments comments that this trailers app is an app for more than one title, maybe even related to an event, especially recently considering its nods to both Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill. We're 8 days away from the intro for the abandoned app, and trailers will come in August according to Blue Box. But you guys let me know if you think we'll have an August event or anything in August or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the final story of the video, the PlayStation 5 advantage is clear. One of the features of the PlayStation 5 that had many people like myself excited was that PlayStation 5's SSD solution was open for third-party makers. You can choose your own SSD brand and not depend on Sony's own offerings. The bigger part of all of this is the price. The market here determines the price and not Sony, and the advantage over Xbox's solution has become very clear recently. Now, of course, Xbox has the simpler solution of just plug and play, but it's restricted to one option, leaving no room for competition. And really, most people will just pop in the SSD and never really touch it again unless you're treating it like a memory card from the PlayStation 2 days for some reason. So while Xbox's solution is simpler, PlayStation 5's isn't difficult to set up, with companies offering SSDs with heatsink options that just allow you to pop in the SSD in the PlayStation 5 SSD slot and you're pretty much done. Outside of that, Xbox's SSD is also obviously much slower than PlayStation 5's offering, and even if Microsoft decides to have more companies support their SSD solution, the PlayStation 5 has the entire PC market and the advancing SSD technologies helping it lower the prices of current PlayStation 5 SSDs. This is very clear now if you look at the various options out there for SSDs from 500 gigabytes to 4 terabytes opposed to Xbox's 1 terabyte only solution. You can look at the 1TB Samsung 980 Pro on sale at Best Buy for $199 compared to Xbox's 1TB SSD at $219. That's just one company. Western Digital has their SN850, which is Mark Cerny's choice of SSD, according to him on Twitter, also running for $199. You can also get the 500 gigabyte option for $119 if you wanted to. The Fire CUDA 530, which has a read speed of 7.3 gigabytes per second and a write of 6.9 gigabytes per second, faster than both previous SSDs that I've mentioned, and way beyond Xbox's SSD, running for $239, just $20 more than the Xbox's option. And just wait for Boxing Day or Black Friday. Sales should come nicely for these SSDs, and this is just the tip of all of this. It'll get even cheaper. And on top of all of this, you also have Kraken compression. One of the reasons I've been fine with my internal SSD, outside of me deleting games, of course, as you guys know, that I don't play, I just remove them, is that Kraken compression has greatly reduced the size of games on PlayStation 5 compared to Xbox. Games like Control, the Ultimate Edition, was half the size of what Xbox's version was. I've even seen titles that were even smaller in size compared to Xbox's counterpart, which makes getting something like a 500 gigabyte SSD reasonable if you just want that little extra storage. So options, prices, Kraken compression, it's become more clear than ever, especially recently with the PlayStation 5 beta running, allowing people to buy SSDs and pop them in. But you guys let me know if you agree or not that the PlayStation 5's SSD options are a great advantage. Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "The options war begins." Obviously, this is related to the SSD options we have out there and all of these companies that are going to compete for your dollar here on the PlayStation 5, essentially. So if you're excited for all of that, destroy the comment section with "The option wars begins," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.